5 ways to create meaning. The first point is solve your health, wealth, and relationship problems. You can actually find a lot of meaning just by solving problems within these categories in your life. So health, basically, in summary, revolves around feeling good, feeling well. And a lot of ways to do that are basically just eating a clean diet, learning how to do that, learning how to meditate, learning how to give your attention to things that actually contribute value to you. So exercising, basically putting your attention into things that give you energy and a state of well-being. So also reading books is fantastic for this. Learn how to build a healthy mind. You can check out my book list, link in the description, and it'll help you to basically accomplish that. Wealth is all about contributing value and then receiving it as well as like financial skills. This is just like a kind of gross summary. And relationships are obviously more about just building meaningful connections to people. And whether you know it or not, a lot of your life revolves around these 3 things: health, wealth, and relationships. And if you consciously, actively, and intentionally develop skills within these areas, you are going to have significantly better results in your life than people who don't. And this isn't about like getting past people or like leveraging yourself over someone else. This is just about how do you actually get very high quality and meaningful results in your health, wealth, relationships. And moving on to the next point, self-actualization. So value self-actualization, continuous learning, and pursue personal growth. Really, self-actualization is a human need. You can check out my newsletter. I wrote an entire newsletter on this one, and I'm going to be making a video on it shortly as well. But really, you need to value self-actualization because this is fundamental to your well-being. This is not like some lofty ideal of reaching our full potential. We all self-actualize and hold hands and sing Kumbaya. We're all self-actualized. But there's actually very practical things that you can be doing in order to self-actualize. I put a bunch of books on my book list, for example, that are all designed to help you to self-actualize, and it's a free book list, so take advantage of that. And really, continuous learning and pursuing personal growth is something that needs to be done every single day. You need to carve out a chunk of time every single day for like an hour minimum just to this one thing. And this is actually going to contribute a lot of value to your life. It's going to actually improve your health, wealth, and relationships, as well as increase your ability to just enjoy life and feel good, feel intrinsically motivated, just feel intrinsically fulfilled. Third point is learn unique skills, get started on the first skill, but let that lead to the next, and so on. So when it comes to creating meaning and trying to have a sense of purpose in life, we tend to get stuck on having some like grand vision of like saving the world or something. But really, how it starts off for the majority of people is they had one thing that led them to the next, and so on. For example, in my life, I started with learning how to eat properly. That led to exercise, which led to making music, which led to meditation, and reading, writing, and so on. So you can see just from solving a basic problem in my life, like a diet problem, that led me to one thing, led me to another, and then it led me to here, which is going to lead me somewhere else. So when it comes to finding meaning and creating purpose, you don't want to just go for like a giant whale. You want to catch some small fish first. You want to just get the ball rolling. You basically want to learn skills that sound interesting to you and just experiment and be open to new things. For example, if you want to find skills that are interesting to you, look at Wikipedia, for example. You can literally just type in like hobbies. You can just ask Google like what are 100 hobbies, or like what are 100 skills. And really, like I said, you want to learn skills related to health, wealth, and relationships and self-actualization. These are very fundamental categories to basically human happiness, and it'd be very wise to invest a lot of time in understanding how these aspects of life work. Moving on is mindfulness meditation and presence. Develop self-awareness. Meditation is probably one of the best habits that you can actually do in your life for developing a deep sense of meaning, because really what meditation is, this isn't like sitting there, doing nothing, you're lazy hippie. What you're doing is you are studying yourself. You are actually investing your attention back into yourself and giving yourself the necessary really energy in order to develop a deep sense of self-awareness and connectedness to yourself. This is going to help you to know what you actually want out of life, what intuitively feels right, what doesn't feel right, and you will be able to connect to your body and actually connect to your intuition and gut instincts significantly more than people who don't. Meditation is not some sort of like hippy-dippy new agey thing. You're sitting down and you're directly observing yourself. You're just directly investing your attention back into yourself, back into your own subjectivity. You're observing the workings of your mind. You're observing the tensions in your body. You're observing emotions. You're actually getting in touch with yourself continuously. Moving on is embrace creativity. Use this information to create something authentic to you. So out of everything that I've just told you, you can actually take all the information in this video, begin looking at it, and then create something out of it. So for example, if you build, let's say, relationship skills, you can actually become a, let's say, relationship coach or write a book on it. I'm not saying this is what you have to do, but the point is you develop skills, you develop awareness, you solve problems within an area of life. You're now valuable. You can contribute value to the world just by picking up skills, really. So basically, use the information that I've given you in this video to create something and give it to the world. Not just that as well. You can actually just create something in your own personal life. Creating something doesn't have to just be like painting or something super, lofty and idealistic. It can be simple things like literally like journal, like create a journal and journal every day. Write down some of your thoughts, write down, just get in touch with your own self, get in touch with your mind, body, emotions through journaling. So just learn to write. Obviously something like making music, painting, things like this. This is like the most obvious forms of art that we're all very familiar with. Public speaking as well, filming, editing, riding Heelys if you want to ride Heelys. But it's really important to recognize that creativity is not just like creating art. This is about how you're living your life on a moment-to-moment basis. And that's it for this video. Take it easy.